Hey everyone, Latrell here. Happy Sunday. Got those technical difficulties sorted out, hopefully. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's weekend is going fine despite all the craziness that's going on in the world. And I'm just gonna wait just a couple of minutes. Come on in. If you have any questions for me, put it in the chat. Hold on a second. Something is going wrong on my end. Let me try again. Okay, there it is. Sorry, the YouTube wasn't showing up for some reason. I had to refresh the page. Okay. So, how's everyone doing on this Sunday morning? Or for some of you, it's probably Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, whichever place you are in the world. I hope you're having a nice weekend. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about my works in progress and a cover reveal for my latest book, which will be out this summer, most likely July or August, but the date's not confirmed yet. Once I confirm the date, then you all will know. But currently I am trying to work on Nova the Executioner of Justice 2. That's not the title. I have another title in mind that I'm going to wait to reveal, but it is a year in progress because I'm trying to figure out honestly where to go with the story. I mean, I started it, like I said, a year ago, and it kind of went a different way. Well, not really, I would say a different way, but more so as far as the people involved. It's going to be like a different set of people. It won't be ordinary people. It's going to be more like public figures. Of course, made up public figures, but at the time that was a different climate. So much in a year happened. So now it's like there's stuff I want to add, but then I have something else I'm working on, another horror I'm working on. So I'm thinking of adding, well, I'm actually going to add a story that is kind of the climate that's going on now. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, at least in America, then I don't know what to do, know what to tell you. You're a little, you need to catch up a little bit. But yeah, Nova the Executioner of Justice, if I don't add what I was gonna add, then it's gonna be shorter than the first one. And I'm feeling the type of way because I really want to get it out there, but I'm at the point where I'm just like, should I wait on it? Should I just hold off? What should I do? But I feel like it's been a long time in the making, but I want it to be a good story because I'm really proud of the first book, but this one I'm still on the fence. I guess I just have to really just go through it again to see where I want to take it. Sorry, let me fix my light. To see where I really want to take it. But yeah, that's it's been a pain in the behind right now. But hopefully, I'll get it sorted out. Now, as far as the other horror I'm working on, it is kind of an anthology, so it's going to be either 5 to 6 stories. I've already done the first story. I'm working on the second story. I already have an outline for it, even though I'm not a plotter or planner. I'm more of a pantser, but I decided to plan this one out because everything was just coming into my head and I didn't want to lose it. So like I said, it's going to be an anthology, so it's 5 to 6 different stories involving different people, but it's centered around one theme. And as I continue writing it, I'll get closer to revealing what the theme is. And I feel like I haven't written much horror lately. I've been focusing on sci-fi and paranormal romance, and I wanted to get back to my roots, I guess you can say. So I'm going to be focusing on those 2 horror stories right now. So speaking of paranormal romance, I have technically one of them coming out this summer, which I'm going to reveal the cover for. And well, the title is Coreyville. I've already revealed that, but that one's going to be coming out this summer. And then I have another one that I was actually working on for probably 2 years now, and I'm finally going to release it. However, I'm still debating on if it's going to be released on the Zahn Vela or if I'm going to do it as just a regular book. So that's still up in the air. I'm thinking of releasing that one later this year. So once I actually have official decision, then I'll reveal what it's about, the title, and everything else. So as far as the Coreyville story, so Coreyville is a paranormal romance, thriller, mystery. It involves a detective, and there's a body that washes ashore. Not so much washes ashore, but there's a body that's discovered by the lake, and she has to solve the crime. Now, the thing about the victim is not a local. The victim is actually from another state. And unfortunately, there's no evidence that she can find. There's no one's come forward. So she gets in her head, she has to go to this victim's hometown to just talk to people. But there's so much red tape involving her going to this hometown because she's not a detective in that state. So there's just so much back and forth between her and her captain until finally he agrees with the help of the town, Coreyville's police department. And as she's there interviewing people, trying to solve the case, she's discovering that these people in this town are they're a little different. They're a little different. They're definitely not like her big city people. They're hiding a secret from her. And her partner, the person she works with, who is like her temporary partner in Coreyville, he has a cousin, and she's noticing that he is showing up constantly, and she's like, okay, what is this guy? Why does this guy keep showing up? What is this connection that we have? And then it's revealed what it is, but of course I'm not going to say what it is, but I will the trailer for that will be out on the 10th. I kind of teased some of it already on my social media, but that story actually I've been working on for a couple of years also. So I went back and forth with it. I already have part 2 finished, edited and everything. So I already know it's going to be a series. I know what I want to do for part 3, and then I know what I want to do for part 4. So that is definitely going to be a series of mine. But I'm really, really happy to be going into this new paranormal romance genre. I already did that short story, The Gentleman in Red, for the Cupid's Kiss anthology, right down there, right below me. You can see those are all my books. But Cupid's Kiss is an anthology with several other authors, and it's everything is romance themed. But I'm really, like I said, excited to be diving into paranormal romance. For some of my stories, I'm gonna just say this: things can get a little weird. Yeah, it can get kind of weird, but hey, I like it like that. That's fine. I've read some very weird stories, so mine is not going to be any weirder than that. And I'm sorry that my lighting isn't great. Unfortunately, my back is to the sun, and the sun is very bright down here in Florida. So I'm trying to work on this little light that I have in front of me, but yeah, I'm excited about what's to come this year. This will be Coryville will be technically the third book I release this year. And if the other paranormal romance book gets released this year, then I'll be 4 books this year. And I already have on track the 1 book for next year, which is Coryville 2. But let me show you guys the cover of Coryville. See if I can pull it up here. Let's see. Put this here. Okay. See if I can pull this up. Oh, speaking of which, I can't wait for you all to see the inside of the book. Well, I actually can't wait to see the inside myself. But I'm doing something a little different with this book that I didn't do with the others. Oh, it's in my face. Okay, there it is. This is the cover. That's the front cover, and that's the back side. Probably a little small. Let me see if I can make it bigger. But if you look closely, you'll kind of see a little hint of Coryville. If you really notice it, because I showed it to someone and they didn't notice it. I had to point it out to them, but yep, that is the cover of that is the cover for Coryville, the front and back cover of Coryville. But if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Like I said, I'm looking for a summer release date for that, either July or August, most likely July. And that's going to be just a regular book. It'll be available on my website as always. It'll also be available on the Zon and possibly BNN, depending on how they act, because sometimes they can act a little crazy when it comes to trying to load stuff on there. But if you're interested in my other books, you can go to my website, latrellarmorris.com, and you can check me out. Yeah, there we go. So what else is going on? Oh, yes. I've already talked about this, but I have a podcast. It comes out every Thursday. It's going to be talking about author things as well as regular everyday life, and I've decided that I'm going to be doing Black history lessons, as far as I would say it's certain cities as it pertains to the Sunshine State, which isn't much sunshine right now. because I don't know, I just came up with these. Listen, I wake up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and I just come up with so many ideas and I write it down, and that idea just came to me. And there's another reason that idea came to me. On the 29th of March, I went down to Florida State Capitol, well, up to Florida State Capitol, Tallahassee. And I was there with a group of activists. If you don't know what's going on in Florida, I mean, it's all over the news. The governor has just lost his mind. I'm just going to be honest, lost his mind, and just banning books, trying to ban minority programs and marginalized people programs, like anything that has to do with Black history, Hispanic history, Asian history, women's studies, Jewish, everything that isn't Anglo-Saxon, everything that doesn't have to do with just regular old white people. And it's very disheartening because what's going on today is, to me, it has to do with fear. And it's like I said, trying not to go too political on this because it's trying to keep this for author stuff, but when I went there, it just really put a spark in me, and I just feel like I can't sit down and be quiet anymore. I have to talk about it. So I'm going to be incorporating stuff like that into my podcast, possibly even on this channel as well, because I don't want to make a separate YouTube channel. I just need to talk about it because it's just really sad, and it's really angering. So I guess I have to be the one to fight. I have to be the one to fight because I can't sit down and not say anything and expect other people to go out there and fight. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting emotional, but I'm trying not to. But yeah. So other than that, I don't have anything else. Like I said, sorry about the lighting. I hate the lighting. I think I do these better at night, or it's hard to face the window because my desk is turned the other way. But yeah, check out my books. You can go to my website, latrellmorris.com. My latest book, A Friend for the Lonely, A Friend Like No Other. Sorry. A Friend Like No Other is out now. It was released on the 28th of March. So go ahead and check those out. It's book 3 of the Friend Trilogy. The first book is The Making of a Friend. The second is Finding a Friend. And then A Friend Like No Other. Also check out Nova the Executioner of Justice, my first horror book. And then Cupid's Kiss, which is a romance anthology. And Coreyville coming this summer. All right, everyone. I hope you have a nice rest of your weekend, rest of your day. Have a nice week next week, and I will catch you guys back on April 10th. All right, bye.